How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Hunter x Hunter chapter discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is chapter 367, folks. Oh, yes. This chapter is definitely one to actually talk about, folks. Actually, most of the Hunter x Hunter chapters. But the reason that this chapter makes it very much stand out amongst the other ones is due to the fact that in chapter 367, Kurapika, oh my god. Respect to this character every single chapter that he pops out. Respect him because he's actually able to keep his cool amongst the type of predicaments and situations and stalemates that he actually keeps getting involved in, that you're wondering like, wow, you know, how is Togashi gonna make Kurapika come out of this situation? Because Kurapika, guys, he is definitely taking charge of this situation that's unfolding. He's taking charge. He's giving himself more or less to say leeway against the other princesses, and also the fact that Kurapika is also the master of suspense, and Togashi too. I mean, you gotta give props to Togashi. My god. This chapter definitely was suspenseful. I'll get into this as to why it's suspenseful, but still. Now, this chapter, folks, I have to say, I was not expecting it to go towards this route because of the fact that all the princesses were there. All the bodyguards from the princesses were there enough to actually say that, you know, to put Kurapika in a state where he has to keep thinking outside the box. And the reason I say that is because it's Prince Benjamin's first soldier. This guy, I swear, he knows what he's doing. Prince Benjamin is definitely somebody that, you know, you have to watch out for. All the other princesses and their bodyguards, not necessarily that we have to watch out for, it's more or less that they're trying to get information. Remember, guys, this whole chapter is all about getting the right information, getting the right amount of actual evidence to actually support your claims, and all that to actually go back to the prince's actual ears, just for them to learn about Nen. Because Kurapika, remember, he was the first one to call in and say, oh, you know, Nen beast and all this good stuff. So, like I said, Kurapika is wanted by every prince, but at the same time, he's technically wanted dead, and they all want to know what kind of abilities he possesses, because they want to know just how much of a fearful opponent he really is, and if they have to lock him up, or if they have to actually, you know, take him out. And that's the thing with Kurapika, is the fact that he's also in this dire situation that his Emperor's time is still unlocked. And that's the thing. We don't know how long it is until this chapter. The thing is that the reason this chapter was so suspenseful is because there was finally a cockroach that was finally able to pop out, but at the wrong time, folks. I was, for the love of God, in the edge of my seat because of the way that every prince's bodyguards, princess and princes, they were there. And Kurapika literally was thinking on outside the box, saying like, oh man, we have to get this cockroach. It's the only way I can get rid of Emperor's time. And he did, don't get me wrong, they did. Thanks to Bill, of course. If it wasn't for Bill, Kurapika would have been like he would have been literally stuck in there with Emperor's time for a long time. But the thing is that how do I say this? Queen Oto is definitely not one to be taken lightly, but at the same time, she's very fragile when it comes to learning Nen and all that good stuff. So, I'm kind of curious as to how far she will go with using this cockroach. Because she used Kurapika's ability to get the cockroach, but the thing is that I'm just a little confused as to like, will that cockroach survive? Will that cockroach survive, folks? That's the thing that I'm kind of curious. Will it actually at least make it to the banquet, or will it at least not necessarily make it to the banquet? Will it be useful at least till the banquet, at least learning more about what the other princesses' Nen beasts are? I mean, we got one prince at the end of the chapter, which was, I believe, Prince Mario, something like that. And wow, I want to know what kind of evidence will she actually get on top of the other princesses. Like I said, this is a battle of wits. It's very tiresome. I can tell Kurapika is definitely like at his end right now. My god. But the thing is, like I said, that Kurapika is also actually keeping this stalemate going on is because he's going to teach Nen to the other people. He's definitely gonna teach them. But he's teaching them to the ones he wants to teach. He has the right to teach. Those are his words, by the way. Not necessarily the princess's words. Or princess. Now, the reason Kurapika is doing that is because he wants to give these other princesses and princess a fighting chance against each other. He wants to put them all in a stalemate. He doesn't want all of them that, oh, this guy knows Nen and this one doesn't. So then, of course, he's gonna, the bigger dog will bite the other dog. No. Kurapika wants them to all clash equally at the same time. And don't get me wrong, that is definitely how it's supposed to be in this actual succession war. And that's the thing that makes Kurapika, like I said, definitely one for this specific chapter. If Golden Kilo were in here, they definitely would not actually stick out here. No, this is definitely Kurapika's actual arc. He will definitely succeed in this. If not succeed, he'll definitely at least stand on top amongst the other Nen users, because he's the only one that is actually, providing, he's actually moving forward with the limited resources that he has, unlike the other people who have unlimited amounts of resources and they still are in the same place. Which goes on that Kurapika is definitely the one that he's definitely going to be the one sticking out to at least near the end. At least. I know he's going to survive, don't get me wrong. So Gashi won't kill him off. This guy's a very cool character. But I'm saying, for the succession war, I feel like somebody's going to be buying him, or Kurapika might be joining forces with the other princesses, and that's what he's actually going to be teaching them, because he's trying to build his own army too against the ones that he does not seem fit to learn Nen. And that's the thing. Like I said, this is definitely getting interesting. But let me know down in the comments below, guys, what are you guys' thoughts on this chapter 367, synchronization. I can see why Togashi called it synchronization, is for that specific reason. He's trying to synchronize everybody at the same rate. Togashi, I see what you're doing. But yeah, like I said, guys, let me know down in the comments. And as always, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Hunter x Hunter chapter discussions. And as always, I'll see you guys again in the next video. But peace out, folks.